I got a train. We got 2 trains.
Well, folks, in today's video, we got a new train. Doesn't sound like it's in good condition, but I wanted to do a cool project locomotive, or 2 project locomotives. There we go, which is scary. Oh, that's perfect. So I looked at these pictures and they looked this big. They looked that big. They looked so small. So it was already shipped and out and about. So I was like, oh, well, I hope they're not that small. But I mean, dang. This is actually kind of golden. Oh, no. They run, but like, ooh. Oh, there we go. Well, there's definitely no way. Alright, well, it's gonna need some work, but I'm excited to get to work on this locomotive. Let's see. Bachman one. Yep, oil's dry like normal. Like I'm surprised. I always forget how you take these things out. Finally got it apart. Jeez, that was a mess. And, well, this thing hasn't been opened, which is, oh, that's great. Not really, being sarcastic, because the reason why that's not so nice is because Bachman used to put a warranty on their locomotives, and so if your train didn't work, you would have to take it to Bachman, and they would, like, fix it or refund it. And then they started getting scammed. So they put these little red seals on their locomotives to see if someone has like tried messing with it. Alright, so got the commutator cleaned, and we're gonna put it back together. This is the sketchy part. Alright, so sorry I didn't film it, but that was a pain in the rear to get that back together. That was hard. So this drive is completely dry, so I don't know what we'd be oiling. Make sure it works. Alright, so I had to do a little bit of unnecessary wiring that I had to get rid of. I don't know why. It was like causing a short circuit. And so there was 2 front wires going down to the front trucks. So there was 2 prongs on this front truck that for whatever reason were causing a short circuit and weren't doing anything. So, alright, so the light works and everything's good. The wheels aren't dirty. We just have to throw a little bit of oil. There we go. And then we just... Okay, so we're gonna just put some paint on there. Well, folks, she is all done. I don't know, it looks actually pretty good from far away. But if you like look up close, it's not the best. And it got a little melted from the heat light, so it's not the best, but it's not the worst. So what we're gonna do, just making sure that paint is all dry. Okay, what we're gonna do. So it's a day later, and we've been having some technical difficulties. Or I have, and this is it. It's kind of ugly for now. I painted it blue with spray paint, and then I melted it. So comment down below. Can you tell where it melted? Don't cheat. Can you tell where it melted? And if put it in the comments. But it's right here. You probably could. It's pretty bad. Mom is helping me cut out a C. Oh please. And we're gonna put the C right here and spray paint it on. Alright, so just getting tape so we can tape, because we're gonna paint a white line across it. The goal is to get it just like that. So the blue's already in, and then we gotta do the C. Well, folks, we got the shell. Holy cow, this thing looks so good. I mean, let's put it on the table so I can look at it. It's kind of hard. So, like, you can see here, there's like a little hole. That's just from the window, so I don't really mind that. But eventually, when I have it all done, because that side still needs some love and work, but we're gonna take the white brush and touch up all this blue, and then touch up the yellow and touch up some of this mess up right here. So let's go ahead and get to work on that. But I also think we need to get some work done, because like you can see the front of it looks like it needs like a Colorado logo or something, and the back needs a white strip. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pretty much tape up this spot right here, and we're gonna work on the white. All right, so we got Ranger. So we got the train all taped up. We're gonna do this same side over here. So we're gonna paint this strip white, just kind of like this. Make sure your tape is very sealed so it doesn't leak. And half the time, my seal ends up leaking anyway, so. Alright, so there it is. It's just the third coat. We're gonna let it dry. Which this thing is super thing, because it gets really hot and it dries it within like 30 seconds. So we're gonna dry it and we're gonna peel the tape off. Oh, it leaked. It leaked a little bit. See how it's not even? It leaked out the tape, but we can touch that up. But it actually looked pretty good. We're gonna have to dry that real quick. Alright, that's drying. I took some white paint and touched up, and I took some spray paint and did a little bit on here. And yeah, look at that. Looking really good now. We have to paint the back eventually, but I'm not gonna do that till like the very end. It's probably the last thing I'll do. So I'll let this dry. And then I did this yesterday on a train. Remember, we were cutting out the C. We're gonna duct tape. We're gonna tape this on there, and then spray it, and then let it dry, and then paint. Take some more spray paint, put it on some tape, and then paint in the O. So here we go. But it's actually not that bad. And now that the paint's all covering it, it looks a lot better. All right, here we go. I have a bad feeling. All right, big moment. Well, it's not bad. It actually doesn't sound very well. We got a little bit of red. That's what I'm freaking out about. But everything else is actually really good. So we gotta let that dry a little bit. Oh, that looks really good. Ready? This is how it's gonna look. And then when we gotta let this dry, we're gonna... I don't think we have to do like any touch-ups. I mean, we'll do some. But... I'm excited. Alright, so... that is all dry. It's been drying for about an hour while I ate some lunch, and now we're gonna take some, we're gonna take our C thing, have some tape on here. Let's go get this.
Alright, so now we're just gonna let it dry.
Look at this screw. It is very, very cool that I got the train done. Wow, this thing is really good. Like, it turned out so much better. So I know I kind of cut the camera, so we kind of had to go somewhere. And I tried to, like, make sure it was done so I could dry while we were gone. But the O, I was trying to paint the back line. See how I did that? I think I filmed everything else, but I can't quite remember. By the way, folks, I added an American flag to the layout. Well, folks, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because this thing took 3 days to paint and a lot of work, so I really hope you all like it. I mean, you could see some imperfections, but eventually, from far enough away, you can't really see it. So yeah, and then I think it goes pretty well with the American flag, because Colorado is always represented. Like, if you go around our state, you normally see a Colorado flag with the American flag, so it's just a pretty cool touch. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and punch out.